Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm retouring all of my Preppy Adopt Me houses. Now, I have, I think, one or two that are holiday or seasonally themed, but let's get started. So I'm gonna just look at my houses. I am gonna start off with my Halloween themed one. It's a Halloween sky castle, and I believe it's in the State House, which I'm not sure if it's available anymore, but it's pretty much a big family house. But I also made it where you go in, and right when you walk in, it spawns you on top of the house to where my sky castle is. And sometimes it does glitch like it just did there, but it works, and here I am on top of my house where the sky castle is. So right when I spawn on top, you can kind of see like the big sky castle, but then there's some area around it for other decoration as well. So this is an overview of what it looks like just from kind of this perspective. To the left, there's a little area over there with a preppy tiki bar. Over here is the house, and then to the right, I have my lure that I have in all of my homes so that I can try and get some, free bucks and H potions. I also have that hyperspeed potion, which I have so many hyperspeed potions because I love zooming around Adopt Me. But over here, I have a spooky little cafe hut area. If you want a tutorial on how I make those, just comment below. I would love to make one. Over here, there's a little grill. I have pumpkins everywhere. And there's a little pebble pathway to a sleeping bag area where there's also a piano so that you can do your playground task. Like, if you didn't know, you can buy a piano, and when you get your playground task, this will do that task for you. I find this really helpful for grinding. Over here by the castle, there's also palm trees, and I like putting these decorative arches everywhere. And on the side of the house, there are windows. But now we're gonna go inside and see what it looks like. So inside, I just have a whole bunch of Halloween themed stuff. Like I have some pet bowls. I have these adorable bat cribs. These are the star of the show. These are so cute. But then I have spiderwebs on the walls. I have windows that are purple and orange, and even a spiral staircase going to the second floor. I love putting pumpkins everywhere, you guys. They're so preppy and definitely Halloween themed. But this is just an overview of what it looks like. I also always have some sort of food and drink in my homes, like donuts and coffee, or what I have here. I have them so I can collect them anytime I join the game and can always have them on hand for use. Okay, now let's go up the staircase to check out what the upstairs is. So up here is where I just have a hangout place. Like there's a cloud chair, and that haystack is a pet bed, which is nice and handy. Then I have bathtubs, and I even have a cauldron bathtub over in the corner, which this is essentially the bathroom area for my pets. And I think this is so cool. I love the cauldron. It definitely contributes to the Halloween vibe, which I love. That's pretty much the whole second floor. I'll just do a little overview. But now going back down, this was the first floor, and that's pretty much all of this Halloween sky castle. Now let's switch to the next house tour. This one is my VIP home, which is one of the first homes I decorated. It's just a preppy house that I decorated. Over here I have some pie and some lemonade to collect for food. I also have a lure in this home, and this is my home where I have some money trees, and I also have the hyperspeed and gravity, the anti-gravity potion. Over here is the pool room. I made a little beach sitting area, and I also have a DIY lemonade cup on that table. There's also a piano over here, and I also love how through the windows there's actually like palm trees. I think that's really cool. But yeah, I just have like preppy bows, this cute little dresser, a comfy chair, and rugs everywhere. This is my pet grinding area, which I actually blocked off the other rooms. Like those were actually rooms in there, but I blocked it off just to make it, I guess, smaller and so I don't have to decorate more. But yeah, I have bathtubs and that's my pet grinding area, which I use a lot. The VIP home also has the special feature of having an elevator. So we're gonna check out floor 2 first. I think it's just like an outdoor deck, which are what most of these levels are. Yeah, it's just an outdoor deck and it has a little couch out there. But now we can check out floor 3. Floor 3 is the pool, which is just so cute. It has like little floaties. There's also a beach ball and even a waterfall over there. Okay, now to the cinema floor, which I decorated a little bit up here. So I changed the floor and the walls, and I also added a cute little snack area where you can get mac and cheese or a milkshake. This is so cute and really simple. I didn't add too much, but it still looks super great. Here I am just tasting this milkshake from my snack bar. I also added these, I think they're the friendly home couches and chairs, and I added a bean bag, and there's also a baby high chair over there. I also added a crib for if I ever need to do the sleep task at night. The next home we're touring is my spring preppy home, which I think I have a speed build for this, but right when you walk in, I have this area with my lure. There's a table that I have donuts on. To the left is a DIY area I built for my pet beds, and these are the doghouse pet bed if you wanted to know. In the main room, I have these curtains around this window, a cute sofa, a palm tree, and this is my kitchen area where I have a butterfly table, some counters, a fridge, and this cute little bunny pet bed. Moving on to the bathroom, which is my favorite room in this house, I made a DIY bathtub out of a hot tub and I lowered it into the ground. I even put a bird shower on top to make it look like water is coming down like a real shower. I put some checkers on the walls, some stars, and of course I have a toilet for my pet's needs. That wraps up all the rooms in this tiny home, and now we're gonna move on to the next home tour. This next home was bought with Robux at some point. I think it's a modern mansion, and when you walk in, oh, this has really high brightness. I'm gonna have to adjust that. Wow. Okay, that's much better. I just had to turn the exposure down because that was really bright. But anyway, over here I have a piano and my lure and some outfits you can buy right when you walk in. To the left is the pool room where you can swim in this really clear water actually. But I just have some preppy decorations on the walls and some sitting area and even a shower in this room. Back over here in the large room, I have an Aloha bar. Throughout this house, I have many stars, rugs, windows. I have sleeping bags, palm trees everywhere because I just scattered a whole bunch of preppy items. This is the bathroom where I have 3 little tubs, a shower, and there's also some sink areas. I think bathrooms are my favorite. They're just always the cutest. Over here is another room. This just has some sleeping bags and my favorite ice cream pet bed. Back by the Aloha bar, I have donuts and lemonade for whenever I need them when I join the game. Okay, moving upstairs, First thing you notice are on the stairs, I have these chopping boards, which are really cool. I think they just add some more like color to just plain white stairs. It looks like there's a lot going on up here as well. I have couches and rugs everywhere, which my style definitely varies in how I decorate my homes. Sometimes they're really chaotic and there's just pebbles and rugs and stars everywhere, but other homes are more clean and aesthetic, but also preppy in the same way. Let me know down below if you prefer preppy houses that are more clean or if you prefer the more unorganized, kind of like this one. This room I made into a bit of a closet. I have some clothing racks, I have a mirror, of course I have a sleeping bag, there's also more clothing racks, and definitely windows on the walls. That's all for this house. Now let's move on to the next one. This is the last house I have to tour. It is a gingerbread home, and I actually did not make this one myself. I believe I traded a mega pet for it. I'm not exactly sure what pet it was, but I did trade for this one, and I did not build it myself. I did make the outfits over there on the outfit stands, and I added a couple details here and there. I don't have much to explain about this one, so I'm gonna turn the background music up and give you guys a tour.
Yeah.
That is the end of the tour of all my preppy Adopt Me houses. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching and like, comment, subscribe.